You complete me.
Yeah.
Just me and you. Just me and you. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
You and I.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Episode 257, and don't adjust your monitor. It's Mr. Robert Kovac, aka Richie. I heard Fitzy call him.
Let's
He's
go.
here.
Thank y'all for having me on. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being a listener, and you're always commenting. You know ball, and so dude, we gotta get Kovac on. And for listeners and watchers, I guess you don't know, all three of us, we played on the greatest youth soccer team that's ever seen this planet.
It's true.
Yeah, we got
Wins
picture.
after wins. We got
We got-
pictures. Yeah,
Yeah.
I only
Oh.
played like 1 year, but that's okay.
that's
I was
okay.
a part of it. For
We
1
were
year.
like the Mighty Ducks of the Asheville
Yeah.
Soccer Youth League. So
Then I signed up late the next year, and I was on the Reynolds team for some reason.
you
Had
scumbag.
practice at Oakley Elementary.
He didn't have that hacky coach. He probably got whooped. Let's go.
Yeah, the cul-de-sac. All right. Hey, we got a good episode. Got a good show. Robert, I guess tell the people a little bit about your background, and tell the good people.
No, Evan and Parker from Robertson High School. Let's go. And just been brewing Asheville for a little bit, and I feel like I know a little about sports. So hopefully
Robin knows so much about sports
I can dial in a little bit, and
that hasn't been tapped into.
I can hopefully I can chime in a little bit and give you all a little something.
Dude, I'm loving it. Also, slouch in the run game. Good cross-country runner, good track star.
Yeah.
You and Fitzy were out there dusting.
Fitz has a faster time than I do, so props to Fitz.
Yeah, at distance though, the Rob owned the mile 800. He even ran 4x4, I think.
I had to just because I had to, but
I mean,
Did it want to?
They put him in a speed suit.
the guy towards
Legendary.
ACL, they put me in at the last second. I had to run it, but
Was that Dubstep? Was that Dubstep Jenkins?
yeah, it was.
Dubstep Jenkins.
But all TC alumni, let's go.
Let's go, baby. Devontae joined a little bit later. So, Kovac, I got to know, you're a brewmaster. You work for Wicked Weed, right?
Yeah, I work for Wicked. Yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Wicked Weed is like an Asheville die-hard type of brew. Like, you're from Asheville, you know about Wicked Weed. You've lived in there. You've visited. You probably have gone in there. Tell us your favorite brew. I know we talked about before we went live. You don't drink beer anymore because you make it all day.
Mm-hmm.
But favorite brew, I guess, to make.
Favorite beer to make, probably Pernicious. I don't know if y'all heard of it, but
yeah.
just easy recipe. Makes for an easy night of brewing. I know
Okay.
I know that sounds bad, but like it makes for an easy night on the brew deck.
I like it. No, I don't blame you. Work smarter, not harder. If it's easy, let's pump it out. Plus, it's really good. Like, I'm over here in Raleigh, and you find it in shelf stores all the time. I feel like it's the only Wicked Weed I can find.
I feel like it's the most popular beer too, and people love it.
It's like you're sipping on a Christmas tree, all the hops just down.
Yeah.
Richard, he's Fort Lit certified.
Oh,
He's
I am.
certified.
you'd be
I
whipping that. You know what? We need to get you and Devin together, and you guys have a forklift race. I've always wanted to see one of those.
Oh man.
Hopefully it's safe though. Hopefully it's safe.
OSHA approved. OSHA approved.
OSHA approved.
Yep. Of course, we do everything OSHA approved. All right. So let's do it. Rob, I know you love football. NFL, college. How do you feel about them?
Oh, I'm definitely a bigger NFL fan than college. I'll tell you that right now. But no, I appreciate both. But I feel like NFL is just better in terms of I guess I'm a big fantasy guy, and I appreciate the fantasy on NFL.
Yes. Okay. I like that. I can take that answer. You appreciate college football. That's all I want
Rob
to hear.
definitely chirps like me though on Saturdays when there's all these blowouts. Richie and I are the voices of reason in our group chat.
There's no voice of reasons. It's ball, boys.
But college football never starts at the right time. That's all I'll say. But 1 o'clock, you get 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fair. That's like actually a great call.
I'm done with my lunch by the time kickoff happens.
Yeah. That's actually a great point. I can't argue that. That's a great point. All right, well, we're going to start college athletics. We're going to start college basketball. Hopefully, give time to Devontae to get here.
Ooh.
So
College hoops.
Well, college hoops.
Ooh.
And we'll start with the bigger news. Bruce Pearl stepping down as Auburn's coach. His son will take over. Little Pearl Jr.
That's not good.
Once again, it's one of these coaches that we all grew up watching, and now we're seeing them leave the game for good or worse. Bruce Pearl had a very up and down tumultuous career. I feel like I'm a little sad to see him go. I love watching him at Tennessee, painting his chest orange in the student section, like when Pat Summitt was there for the women's games and stuff. Like I liked his energy. Sometimes he went around it wrong, but your all's thoughts on Bruce Pearl stepping down? Another person we grew up watching.
I'm looking at his.
He's supposed to run for. He's going to run for Senate. Is that right? He's going to politics.
Yeah, him and Paul Feinbaum. They're gonna run in the Senate.
Yeah.
That's
Are they
crazy.
against each other as well?
I think so. I think both are doing Alabama. That's fucking wild.
I forgot they were Final Four last year.
Yeah,
I feel like it's one of those things too. You hand off to your son, it's not going to go well. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That is a tricky thing. Like when you give the program to an assistant or a child, obviously a son or daughter or whatever, like there's some high expectations. And I feel like a lot of times they don't live up to those expectations from the outside world or themselves. I feel like I feel like there's a lot more weight when it happens that way than bringing in an outside name.
Yeah.
But it's also really dope when it works. Like I look at Duke and you go from Coach K to John Shire, and there's been John Shire's done a really good job, but he hasn't won the Natty. He hasn't, brought home that cutting down the nets yet. And so I think a lot of people are like, well, how much did they learn from Coach K playing under him and coaching under him? I feel like there's unreal expectations when that happens. That's a good point, Rob.
I think just quitting at the last second too. They're just trying to hook up their next assistant coach, and Virginia did it last year with Bennett.
Dude, that's a good call.
And they fired the next coach after 1 year. So
that's actually a really good call. Yeah, because I forget. And Bennett was. I mean, I feel like that was a month before the season started. Like I feel like that was pretty.
Yeah,
that was super last minute.
Similar situation going on here, but
yeah. Which I hate to say this, but if you're looking at your legacy overall, and I'm sure Bruce Pearl has done it. Every coach kind of looks back at their legacy, and you're like, oh, I don't have the recruits. I had to bring him in. Do you kind of step away? I don't fault him for it. You don't want to tarnish your legacy. You don't want your last year to be shitty.
Yeah, I agree.
Fitz, any thoughts from you, Preacher?
It was just weird because I remembered the two Final Fours, and I'm looking at in his Auburn tenure there.
Yeah.
2 Final Fours in 8 years there. That's significant enough I would think it's weird to step away. And especially after being a number 1 seed in the tourney, you would think they could reload and he'd take another shot at it.
Right.
I don't know. This is a weird one for me. I feel like he could have stayed for at least another run, at least one more group that might be able to cut the nets down.
And that's why I'm thinking maybe he was looking at the talent and we just don't have it this year.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he felt that was their best shot, and just unfortunate they drew the year that all 4 number 1s made it.
And it's tough, man, because I know high school athletics totally different sports wrestling, but when we made back-to-back state championships, that after that second one, I was like, maybe this is it. Maybe I ride it out. But then it's I think the sophomore class can be special. This freshman class, maybe I stick it out for 2 more years. And looking back, I'm like, I probably should have stepped away. Like how cool I left on the highest mountain and then just dip, But
And now it's so different because it's all about transfer portal.
yeah,
You're just constantly reloading. And I think that's exhausting for coaches.
I
think
think you're
reaches a point where you're like, all right, I'm kind of done. And I actually think that's why we've seen a lot of changing of the guards, like from Roy Williams,
I
Coach
agree
K,
with
like
Yeah.
everybody. It's like it is a time to get out. Like when
across the
does
sports.
When does Bill Self retire?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's a great call.
I mean, like there's gonna be so many more. Villanova, that guy retired. Like there were so many like changing of the guards.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's purely this.
I really
new age.
feel like that's why Roy Williams quit. That's why he
Oh,
quit.
yeah.
Because the transfer portal, he was tired of it. People transferring out, tired of recruiting, tired of paying money to people. That's part of it.
I think you guys are absolutely right. Like even in football, right? You have the great Nick Saban, who's like, "Yeah, I'm not dealing with this."
Mhm.
Like he's on the record saying, "I'm not going to deal with it." Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I did like this. It came from Greg Olson, and we've always talked about since 2020, college athletics have been like the Wild West, and like there's no shame on the athletes here. You got to go get your bag, go do what you need to do to best put yourself in the best position. But he said, I think you can have either or. Either you take NIL money, but you're there for at least 4 years, you can't transfer at all, or you take no NIL money and you get into the transfer portal when you want. And I was like, I kind of like that. Like you meet in the middle a little bit. As soon as you take $1, you're committed until you declare for the pros, or you're there for 4 years.
Yeah.
Like I like it.
There needs to
I
be
don't-
like some standard. I don't know. It's out of control right now. I feel like they need to figure something out how to control that stuff.
Exactly. Well, this is not going to help. The other news coming out, I think, earlier this week, college athletics, they're going to allow uniform sponsorship. So like what we see in the NBA, now you're going to have UConn with PayPal on the chest, or eBay across Duke or something. Like, I don't like it for the NBA. It's very European, which I'm American. I like just give me the NFL shield, name on the cross, or NBA shield, whatever. I don't like it. I get it. You need money. You bring in money. It's NIL. Like, I get it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's getting more out of control. Money rules. And my question is, when's it going to be a gambling sponsorship?
Oh,
You
dude.
know,
I would definitely.
it gets out of control. Like,
Especially-
who's going to be? Is it going to be UNLV?
Yes!
Sponsored by DraftKings.
Caesar Sportsbooks. Yeah.
Like that's the thing, and we're so numb. We are so numb to it.
Yeah, I agree with Fitz. I feel like every jersey is going to be covered in sponsorships. It's like soccer right now, just sponsorships everywhere on your jersey. It's getting out
Yeah,
of
it's like,
control.
who's this team playing? They're the Coca-Colas. It's like, what? No, this is Tottenham or whatever. So it's-
Fly Emirates,
yeah.
whatever that
Or
is.
Qatar Airlines on everyone's jersey.
Qatar Airlines. There we go.
It's wild times, boys. All right, let's jump to baseball. You guys know I'm not a big baseball guy, but comes October,
Rob is a huge baseball guy.
I'm locked in. Rob, yeah.
Not really, honestly, but
Okay.
I've been Googling all day looking forward to this shit.
Yeah, let's go. I love it. You're like me, dude. I love it. I gotta give a shout out to my Reds. We backed in to the playoffs. I don't, a lot of Cincinnati people don't like that word, but fuck, we lost the Brewers, but thankfully the Mets sucked even worse. So we get the Dodgers. We play them here in a couple minutes.
Hey,
So-
iron sharpens iron, right?
Just like a
You're in
shit
the
sharpens
same-
shit. Yeah.
You're in the same because you're same division as the Brewers and the Phillies. Is it both?
No, Cubs.
Cubs. That's the other team.
Cubs,
okay,
yeah.
but still,
Yeah.
two very strong teams.
I like it. We'll go with it. All right, Devontae's on. Look at the guy. Devontae's here. We made it. All right.
Cheers.
I'm going to throw up Devontae. Get him going.
I got Vegas odds pulled up for baseball right now.
Oh, Rob, break it out for us, big dog.
I hate to say it, but Reds are last right now.
That's okay.
It's exactly where we want to be. Like a cockroach. You can't kill us.
Yeah.
Put us down there.
That's the thing about MLB playoffs. You never know what's going to happen. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Yes. You're exactly right. All right, who's favored to win this thing? Devontae's a big Mariner fan. I gotta know their odds.
Yeah. Whew.
I will say, Rob and I played MLB The Show last night. We were the Reds, and they chose the Dodgers. We whooped that ass. We won like
Let's go.
15-2.
That's a good omen.
They didn't play Shohei for some reason. So that's the one drag, is I feel like Shohei is going to show up in this series. And
It's a good omen, though. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a good omen. I like it. Speaking of omens, Boston up 3-1 against Yankees right now, going to the bottom of the ninth. Maybe I picked Aaron Judge to hit a home run. Hasn't happened yet. Maybe I picked the Yankees to win. Hasn't happened yet.
What inning is it?
Bottom ninth.
ooh,
Aaron Judge batting third, though, so I feel good.
Okay.
Maybe we got a chance. You're telling me there's a chance.
Is,
right.
Is the first round, you win one game, you're through the next round? Is that right?
Best of three.
Best of three. Okay.
Best
They
of
changed
three.
it, right? I think
They
changed
did.
Yeah, they did.
They
Yeah.
did.
it. Okay, cool.
I can't keep up with it. It's hard to keep up with. But yeah, we got Boston, New York, and then you got Detroit, Cleveland, and the other wild card series, and San Diego and the Cubs. And then obviously your studs: Seattle, Toronto, Philly, Milwaukee. I like Philly. Dude, Philly's been so consistent from what I've seen, from what I've read. Like, Philly seems good. I'm going for Devontae, Seattle Mariners. Like, I feel like that would be cool. I'm a King Griffey Jr. fan, so little ties there.
Cal Raleigh fan. That's a hometown boy.
That is true. Yeah, he's a North Carolina kid. So I guess what's our pick here? Who's taking home the pennant this year?
I know I really want my Mariners to, but just because of how I feel about the way of the world and the way sports works, I feel like the Dodgers may end up in that final just to take it again somehow, like in a stupid way. Because you see, is a lot of times when those teams start out, like if you have a bye week, you sort of fall off. They get to roll, they get to play the Reds, and then you have the Phillies, and then in the other one you could either have the Cubs, Padres, or Milwaukee. Padres kind of give them problems, but ultimately it's the Dodgers in the finals. So I don't know. I want the Mariners, but I really think the Dodgers might do it again. Shohei might turn up because he had the future bet on it. But don't tell anybody.
I like it. All right, Fitz, who's your pick?
I'll be honest. I don't like, of the top seeds, the only one I like is the Phillies. I feel like that LA Philly could be one of the main contenders. I mean, the Yankees were in it last year. I feel like they're still strong.
Yeah.
Cleveland's a little sneaky. I feel like the Cubs are also sneaky. Like, I would pick the Cubs over the Brewers, and then the Cubs would face either the Phillies or the Dodgers. But I'd probably pick the Dodgers. I feel like they repeat.
God, saying Dodgers. All right, Rob, what do you say?
I kind of like Toronto. I feel like MLB is always a little surprising.
Yeah.
What's Vegas say?
Vegas says Phillies. Vegas says Toronto number 3. I always trust Vegas because they're always right. But I'll be
That's fair.
honest.
That's fair.
Really, I'll always win.
House always wins. That's right.
I'm taking Toronto though. I feel like Toronto's got it. They won that division against the Yankees and Red Sox, but they also have the same record as the Yankees. But Boston's up right now, so I'm taking the Blue Jays.
Ooh, okay. I like it. Aaron Judge is up to bat, by the way, right now. One guy on base. This could be it. We could be living good, boys. Could be living good.
True.
Yeah, Dodgers. I just think they're so talented. New York. I feel like I say this every year since we started this podcast. Which 5 years, boys. We made it. But
Years, man.
yeah, it's crazy. I think there's so much talent on both those teams. It's a disappointment if they don't win, because there's just so much talent, and like it's the talent that money can buy you. Toronto, Seattle, like I feel like it's homegrown talent. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go Dodgers though. I feel like it's theirs to lose. I'll put it that way. All right, college football. Let's talk ball
Angels
here.
are my dark horse. I'm gonna call that right now.
Little
The
Angels
only
of
reason
Belleville.
is I think the Phillies and Dodgers are strong, but I think even if they played the Cubs in the conference finals, I think that'd be a dogfight. I think the Cubs could sneak their way into the World Series.
What was God? What was the Cubs movie about the kid?
Rookie of the Year,
Rookie of the Year. Thank you. Angels
Henry
now.
Rowan Gardner.
That's right. That's a classic.
I actually hated that movie. I was not
Really?
a big fan of that movie.
I was just thinking maybe me and Lorenzo are going to watch that one Donut
I was
Saturday.
not a big fan.
All right.
Gary Busey didn't give a shit about it either.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah. All right. College football. I'm going to give you a coach's name. You tell me how hot that seat is. 10, they're getting fired tomorrow. 1, they're safe for life. Okay.
I'm ready.
Starting Dabo. Dabo Sweetie. He's 181 wins, 50 losses. Obviously has a couple of natties. A lot of multiple college football playoff appearances. 8 ACC titles, I think. 7.
Seat's getting a little warm though.
I think he's set for life. I think he already sold his soul. They got what he wanted. So, like, he's basically paying to Clemson until he dies. And even then, they're going to use his likeness on some AI shit. And because even with Nick Saban, like, he still had personality outside of Bama. Dabo doesn't. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. He's going to get stuck. And I also don't know who else they would get to replace Clemson. I mean, Dabo. But, yeah.
Yeah.
How hot's that seat though?
Yeah, I think Devontae's saying 1.
You saying 1?
Yeah, it's like
I agree.
It's room temperature right now. It was cold as hell, but it's room temp now. It's like
I think it's like a 6 or a 7. I was gonna say like 6.5.
I feel like they'd be
I don't-
really stupid to get rid of him too. Honestly,
I don't think they got the grapes for real.
Yeah.
To rebuild, like think about even when Dabo was there with like Taj Boyd, they were good, but they weren't like how they were with Deshaun Watson. So like they built up to that point, and then they were just pretty good. I don't think they want to go back to who was there, like who was at Clemson before that people forget. So Adam Humphries won one. CJ Spiller was a winner there. So James Davis played for Clemson, and nobody really knows because like they were just middle of the road.
Yeah.
They don't want to go back there with the purple jersey. So yeah,
Purple jersey. Yeah, I think before his comments this year, he was like a 4 or 5, like room temperature. But then him saying, "What are they going to fire me? I'll go find another job." I feel like you're just like you're kind of writing your own check to get the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say he's a 7.5, 8. Like
I like it.
They lose 2 more. I think it's a 10. I think cranks.
Yeah,
up.
I'm imagining if there's no hope, like if they don't rebuild, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like next year. Like if they lose a game, like at this time next year, he's gone. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
All right, next guy. Let's move to the SEC. Mr. Hugh Freeze. He's 14-16 at Auburn, 5-13 SEC play. It's been rough. 2023 was his first year. He finished 6-7, then 5-7 2024. Where do we think Hugh Freeze is at?
yeah, that seat is hot as hell. But it's one of those cases like he'll find a job within the next month.
Yes.
It'll be another Power 5 school somehow. Yeah, he is hot over there. And Auburn is like sensitive. Like they are strict over there. And, like they know, like the team suck year after year, and they keep getting these coaches and they keep turning them around. And it's like there has to be a consistent problem, and it can't always be the coach. But again, maybe it is. So who knows?
Yeah, Gus was made the scapegoat after the win Natty. They kicked him in a sweater vest out pretty quick after that.
I think he's I don't know. He's doing all right. He's doing better than the last coach. Who's the last coach from Boise State?
It was Brian Harrison.
Thank you.
Yeah, that guy was
The only
awful.
reason I know it is I got it up right here.
He's definitely doing better than that guy, but is it Auburn standard? I don't know. And if Dabo ever got fired from Clemson, I feel like he'd be a perfect landing spot for Auburn.
Ooh.
I like that.
Tigers
Man,
and
bro.
Tigers.
But I know also Dabo played for Alabama as well.
Mhm.
So I don't know if he could ever do that as well.
Y'all
Yeah,
think
that's true.
I put that job on the slide?
Say it again.
You think he applied for the Bama job on the slide? Like he just took a phone interview while he was like away somewhere?
Dude, I don't think so. Like, why would you leave the ACC for the SEC?
Mm.
You're guaranteed to get in the playoffs, so just do what you've been doing, except this year. I don't know. And like we talked about last week, going back home is like a dream for most coaches.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, I'm gonna say he's at 6. But like I'm also like Auburn has high expectations, but when have they ever lived up to the expectations minus the Cam Newton year?
Yeah.
Like Auburn's always been mid.
So
Right.
the other coach, that Harrison dude, him and Hugh Freeze literally have the same 2 first years.
Yeah.
Like their first year they both went 6-7, then they lost their bowl game. And then the following year they went 5-7 and didn't get a bowl game.
Wow.
So Hugh Freeze is in his 3rd year. The other guy didn't get a 3rd year.
Damn.
It doesn't look great.
Wow.
So I'll tell you,
Alright.
this guy's cooking. He's cooking.
Who was their other quarterback when they went to the national championship game? You know what I'm talking about?
You mean Cam Newton?
Marshall?
No, it wasn't
Marshall.
Cam Newton. Marshall, yeah. I forgot about that.
Marshall.
I forgot about that.
And he was supposed to be like even better than Cam.
Forgot
People were
about
saying
that.
they were hyping
Yeah.
him up. Yeah. All right. Mike Norvell from Florida State. He's 33-24. He had an undefeated record in 2023, except loses the bowl game, doesn't get picked for the playoffs because his quarterback
Yep.
gets his knee shredded.
And it's-
But then he was 3-6 in 2020. He was 1-9 last year. This year he gets upset by Virginia. Where's Mike Norvell's rating at? 1 through 10.
I'm gonna start with this because I like Florida State. I really think Bro just has bad luck, and hopefully the boosters and the rest of the board of trustees, whatever, can see that. Now this past game, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, bro. He just has bad luck. I would say he's at like a 4 or 5 because that's some shitty luck for the past 2 years. Like, of course, if your quarterback demolishes his knee and like you haven't really been playing the other 2 quarterbacks and you probably haven't been recruiting that well for like a good backup to step up when said quarterback who has transferred twice moves on somewhere, you kind of, you know what, maybe it's 5 or 6 because he has piss poor preparation. Now that I think about it, he has piss poor preparation as a coach, and like players have been bailing him out. He does have bad luck, but this past game shows like this was like piss poor preparation because everyone in the ACC knows that with UVA, you either get a top tier Kurt Benkert team or like you get, well, never mind. Chris Long was pretty good with them, but yeah, like you never know who's you're gonna get, so you just have to prepare to play like a top 15 team every time.
I love when we talk ourselves into like changing our rating.
Yeah.
It happens I love it. I love when that happens. All right, Rob, what do you say?
After last year, I think it was like a hot 9, but I feel like he turned it around a little bit. Being Bama definitely helped, and
Yeah.
I think he turned it around a little bit. He went to OT against Virginia. I know he lost the game, but I feel like they're still in contention for the playoff, and I think I agree with Devontae that probably a 4 or 5.
I'm gonna say 5 too. I'm with you. Fitz?
I'd go less than that, maybe like a 2 or a 3.
2 or 3, okay.
If they beat Miami,
Yeah.
That's a cold chair after that.
Yeah, dude, and that's like, yeah, you win your Battle of Florida, and then you're in the ACC, which is wide open. It's Florida State, Miami, Georgia Tech. Like, there's your 3 dogs. Get after in Clemson, maybe, right? So I feel like ACC is wide open. So good call. All right,
Yeah.
Get 2 more for you. Lincoln Riley, the savant on offense, supposedly. He's 30-15 at USC. Started in 2022. Finished 11-3 that year. Then lost to Pac-12. He was 8-5. Sorry, yeah, 8-5. Then 3-7 last year. USC ranked this year. They just lost last weekend, though. Offense hasn't been there. Quarterback play hasn't been there, and that's what he's known for.
That's a tough one. I feel like, I don't know, USC just can't turn it around right now. But I feel like he's a good coach. I put him at 8, though. I feel like they can do a little better with what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I think it's to the point where he's pulling a Cliff. What's his name?
Cliff Kingsbury.
Where, like, you want the seat to be hot so you can take a break and then make your way to the NFL, because like he has been kind of proven, at least beforehand. The fact he's doing pretty well with these USC teams, because we don't talk about USC like we used to.
Yeah.
Deuce Robinson, one of his best wide receivers, he went to Florida State. He's put a couple of people in the draft, kind of silently too. So I don't know. I think the seat is like at a 7 or 8, but he's cool with it. Like, he's like, well, he might end up over there with Ben Johnson somehow as like a quarterback coach or something.
Yeah.
My thing with USC too, they can hire a really good coach whenever they want to as well. So they can dump him whenever, kind of.
Yeah, it is a blue blood. Yeah.
Not Dabo.
That's what you think. You're doing some research.
I wasn't a fan of this guy for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think he's been riding on the coattails of quarterbacks. And then that didn't happen. I mean, Caleb Williams didn't. I was just thinking, I was like, he had Caleb Williams, and they were like 7-5.
He had Baker. Look at the quarterbacks he had at Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
But I'm saying that's where all his success was. And it was with these like Heisman winning quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I feel like USC, they were supposed to be good. I feel like they've been supposed to be good for the past 3 years or so.
Really
They're
forever.
just not doing anything.
The quarterback he has now, Jaden Meisler, he's not bad, but I think it speaks to the class of quarterbacks that we've steadily had. Like, quarterbacks have been steadily on the decline. Like, Johnny Manziel wasn't the greatest quarterback. He was always fun to watch, but like quarterback physicality, like style-wise, like I don't know if he was the best, but he was very competitive and he knew how to win games. And like he said something to Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco about, like, he hasn't really seen any game changers like we used to when it comes to quarterback. Like, before, you could depend on your quarterback to win games, and now, bro, I don't know who teams like depend on to win games anymore. I don't even know like what teams can win games. You know what I'm saying? Like, flat out anymore. Like, I never know like who are we game planning for?
Yeah.
Like, more so on defense nowadays, but offense, I don't know.
I feel like USC always just disappoints. So like, hopefully they can turn around like Texas did a couple years ago and get back to where they were. But I'm thinking back to Matt Barkley back in the day. They were supposed to be number one, and they just disappointed. They're just always disappointing.
Yeah, like friend of the show, we had him on, Max Brown. He was supposed to be the up and coming. Like, he was supposed to be God's gift to earth quarterback, and then he couldn't get it rolling. And like, really, since Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Pete Carroll, like you just don't have that 5-star across the board anymore like they used to. And I will say, Lincoln Riley, he's part of the list of coaches who are phenomenal OCs, phenomenal quarterback coaches. But that doesn't always mean you're a great head coach. It doesn't mean that you can get the program rolling. I think it's a pretty clear indication. All right, last one. Luke Fickell, Wisconsin. He's 30-15. So you look at that and say, all right, it's not bad. He is 7-6 his first year, 5-7 last year, which is Wisconsin's first losing season in 23 years.
So I feel like Wisconsin's a little more forgiving because they've never really outright sucked. So, and like, I give them about like a 3 or 4.
Okay.
I feel like they were like, all right, you're running out now. Like, you get a mulligan. Let's
get a mulligan.
Recruiting. Let's tighten up on the. I assume they have a lot of money. They just won't spend in NIL. They also trying to tell them to like get into the transfer portal a little bit more. I don't know anybody that plays for Wisconsin now. I believe some pro son plays for him, but never mind. That's Nebraska. So yeah.
I'm more of he's a 8 out of 10. They're just not playing Wisconsin football. They don't have a good O line. They're not running the football. They're doing air raid, and it's just like he's not winning games. You got to play Wisconsin football, good O line, and just Jonathan Taylor running right through everything.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Rob. I agree.
I had to look it up because I remembered like in 2017, 2018, when I was first living in Minnesota. I just remember a kid going, Wisconsin in the top 10, read it and weep. And I was just kind of like, what happened to Wisconsin?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Paul Chryst, that was who was there. He had some good seasons.
Dude,
and I guess I don't know what the deal was. I don't know why they fired him.
But I think Rob,
I see success. I mean, I see a guy that was really successful. Yeah, and this Luke Fickell this seems like a panic pick. Yeah, this guy's gone. His seat's 10 out of 10.
And like, here's the thing, like Rob hit the nail on the head. Like, you're changing Wisconsin's identity from going, hey, I'm going to run down your throat with a 3-headed monster and you're going to like it every single time, to let's air it out. And that's not Wisconsin football from the youth league on up. It's not who they've recruited. You can't change your identity overnight. Where Luke Fickell's at Cincinnati, he had a lot of success. It's because he had athletes all around. He had tiny, small guys, tiny, small linemen that he could spread out. And it's different.
Realistically, Wisconsin can't recruit as well as a lot of these people in the Big Ten, and they need to stick with that O-line and keep running down the throat.
You're exactly right. Like, yeah.
I can't believe it. Looking at Paul Chryst, in his 8 years, they went to 8 bowl games and they won 7 of them.
Yeah.
The only one they lost was the Rose Bowl. And they won the Cotton Bowl and the Orange Bowl. How do you fire that guy? That's my question.
You get greedy.
Yeah.
You get greedy.
That's just stupid. Yeah.
Well, Showtime went yard. Bottom of the first, Reds down 1. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad.
They need Richie and Fitz.
That's right. They do. Put you guys in GM. All right. Let's pick this week's college football and let's move to the pros where we can really get our money. All right. Week 6 matchups highlighted by Vandy traveling to Auburn. Showtime. Diego.
Bama?
Yeah. What'd I say?
Auburn.
I'm so sorry.
We were talking about Auburn.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Vandy traveling to Bama. Bama cut off that huge win against Georgia. They're feeling themselves feeling good. Diego Pablo said, we're not losing an SEC game this year. He said it back in July. They've stuck to it. They're keep rolling. They feel like they got a squad this year. Let's pick it. Vandy taking on Bama. Who do you guys got?
What's spread like?
Well, I'm glad you asked me, Devontae. I'm pulling it up right now.
I don't know, because normally, like, I remember we were talking about it. We were riding high with Diego.
Bama 10.5.
What? Oh, that's disrespectful. Yeah, give me that. Give me Vandy spread on that. Because, like, initially we're rolling with Diego, and, like, they're rolling too. But Bama is just now starting to roll. But it is against Bama, and they're coming back home against Vandy, who was already talking shit. So I think this is going to be a pretty good – this is a surprise. This used to be a 12 o'clock game, so I like to see that they made it up to 3:30. Yeah, give me that.
Won't start till 3:50. Oh, Gotti.
Upset. All right, Rob, what are you hammering?
I mean, it's tough after last year, honestly.
Yeah.
After Vandy beating Alabama,
Revenge game.
I mean, you got to take Bama in that one. I think they got a revenge game on there, like you said. I think Bama takes it, but I think Vandy's pretty good this year too, as well. They beat South Carolina by a ton.
Shit ton.
Yeah, I'll take Bama, but the board tends to lose these games as well. So
that's true.
But I'll take Alabama.
Fitz.
The disrespect. Give me Vandy.
Oh, calling the upset. Put your balls on the table. I like it.
Really disrespectful. Vandy's playing their balls out right now.
I'm going to take Vandy plus 10.5. I'm going to take Diego to throw 2 tutties and Rush for 1. That's my prop bet. If I have to pick gun to the head revenge game, I think Bama comes out. They win, but it's a last-second field goal. I feel like it's a close game. It's a classic, as Matt Whitehorn would say. All right. Texas going down to Florida. I'm not worried about that unless you guys are. I think Texas rolls Florida. Billy Napier is just biting his nails right now, waiting for that call to get the pink slip.
This actually should have been a 12 o'clock game.
Should have been 9 o'clock game, 9 a.m. Put it in London.
Yeah. You know what? No. What? I'm gonna look it up for you. I'm not gonna stress out like. I'm trying to see what the spread is gonna be because Arch has some explaining to do for me.
It's Texas 6.5, which that's wild to me.
Really? Yeah. So they finally are off. To think this team started number 1 and they're kind of normal. I don't think they should be top 10. You know what? I think Arch slogs through the swamp. Give me the Florida spread.
Oh, you think it's close?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that D-line eats him up.
Man.
There's no way he's going to flex on the Florida DB like that and get away with it.
I think he is. I think Florida's soft now. Give me Texas minus 6.5.
I kind of agree with Vontae. I think Archie Manning, I don't know. He's questionable. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Texas pulls it out.
Okay.
I think Florida sucks. I think Texas has it.
Yeah. I'm with you, Fitz. All right. I'm going to skip UVA, Louisville. I think UVA is just put on there just because of last week, unless you guys really want to talk about it.
I think UVA gets another one.
Oh, yeah. Louisville's undefeated. They're 6.5 favorites, by the way.
They barely beat Pitt last week.
Don't you slouch on Pitt. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. Boise traveling to Notre Dame. Once again, Notre Dame's 2-2. They're ranked 21st. A lot of people upset by that, but their 2 losses came by less than a touchdown to top 10 teams. Boise State just dismantled our App State Mountaineers. Notre Dame's a 20-point favorite. I do think Boise State covers that, though.
I think Notre Dame takes it by 30.
Me and Roberts are on 2 different planets right now. I love it, Rob.
I'm sorry.
No, I love it. I'm here.
Take Notre Dame.
I think App State sucks, honestly, this year. So
Yeah, I think so too.
Notre Dame.
You're right. You're fucking right. All right. I'm skipping the middle row unless you guys really want to. It's Washington, Maryland, Florida State, Nebraska, Texas Tech, Houston. Maryland, Washington is the most exciting one of that matchup. I think Maryland wins. I think they got a squad this year. But any games you guys want to talk about that middle section?
I think Washington upsets and Jonah Coleman runs all over Maryland. With Texas Tech and Houston, that's an easy call.
You guys are ganging up on me. This is bullshit.
Barron Morton for 400.
how's Matt Rule doing this year with Nebraska? I haven't really paid attention.
They're 3-1. Their 1 loss came to Michigan last week.
Okay.
It's a close game.
I hate that guy. I'm a Panthers fan, so you understand.
See, I like Matt Rule as a person. I don't know if he's a great coach, but I like him as a person. He seems like a nice guy.
Gosh.
No, I like him as a person too.
Yeah,
He wasn't right for the
Who
Panthers.
cares?
I don't think he's right for the pros.
They gotta win football.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
All right, Fitz, godly man. Who cares about his character? I want
They
W's.
just gotta win football.
Fitz was the main guy getting Hugh Freeze back on at the prostitution ring. He's like, hell yeah, bring him to Liberty. All right. The biggest game, Saturday night, 7:30. Miami taking on Florida State. Florida State looking to bounce back at the U of A after a laughing stock. Miami looking to roll. This is the Battle of Florida. And to me, you win this, your job's safe, obviously. But also, you are in the driving seat of the ACC, which is probably the easiest Power 4 conference to be in the driver's seat in. I'm looking up the spread right now. Miami, 4.5-point favorite.
Yeah, give me the U on that spread. I hate to do it to my nose, but this game is going to be hot. Like, literally, it's sweltering out there, and they're going to Thomas Castellanos is going to have to do his best Kyler Murray impression, just like he did last week, and scramble all over in the backfield because Reuben Bain is going to be on his ass bad. And this is already like people are finally now remembering that this is a rivalry game because this is one that we kind of forgot about because the teams have kind of sucked. So now that both of them are ranked and Miami is number 3, Florida State is back in the top 25. It's going to be a pretty good game. It could be one of those cases where Florida State bounces back, but the way that Miami's defense has been playing, I doubt it.
I agree, Devontae. Give me the U.
I'm taking Miami as well. I know they always tend to. They're always like last couple of years they've been top 4 and they tend to lose a game here and there. But I'm taking Miami.
Yeah, I don't think this is it. Yeah,
I don't think it's it. Yeah, give a week 10 they'll lose a game.
week 10. Yeah, Fitz.
I want to pick Florida State.
Of course you do.
Kind of want to take them.
Contrarian.
I don't know. I don't think it's a gimme for Miami.
And watch Fitz be right, like usual.
Sleeping on Vandy, sleeping on Florida State.
I'm putting Michael Irvin coked up on the sideline. You're not stopping that Miami U team, man. Not stopping them. All right. Let's talk a little pro football here. We got to talk about 2 major injuries before we do our picks. First one came Sunday. Malik Neighbors, torn ACL, out for the year. The Giants get their first win. Jackson Dart has his debut. It seems all like everything's going right for him. Tears his ACL, though. I think this hurts the Giants. Not that this season was looking super promising. I hate it more for Malik's career because I feel like this is one of those injuries that can put a little notch off him a little bit.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to him. I hope he has a full recovery. I hope he doesn't miss a beat. I hope he looks even better than what he was before. Hate it for Jackson Dart. You lose your weapon number 1 out there. Thoughts from you guys?
I think somebody got a call about the Giants field and like why everybody keeps tearing their ACL on it. I really hate it for Malik Neighbors because last year was so tough on him.
Yeah.
And now he finally starts off hot and then he tears his ACL. It sucks. I didn't even realize it until like I was looking at my fantasy matchup. I'm like, damn, I was just up, and then so prayers up for him. We've been through that, the torn ACL. I know this is his sophomore year, and I wondered like now if conversations about him are going to change too because he was their god now.
Yeah.
So now, yeah. So you got the number 1 wide receiver option out. You switched your established quarterback and went with a rookie. So it's going to be something to see what the Giants do with all this change.
Devontae, I'm glad you brought up MetLife Stadium. RIP to Tim, wherever you are looking down on us. He had this theory that MetLife needed a blood sacrifice every year.
Mm-hmm.
And now they got it. That Malik Neighbors is a blood sacrifice.
The Turf Gods.
The Turf Gods. That's right. The other injury came last night. Tyreek Hill. He is the happiest guy I've ever seen dislocate his kneecap and tear every ligament in there. When I dislocated mine, tore mine, I was not smiling and giggling and clapping. Tyreek Hill was. I think he's just excited, too. He doesn't have to throw him the ball anymore.
I think he's just weird. He's just a weird guy.
I think he's weird, too. Yeah. But I hate it for him. Obviously, surgery went well. They said he tore ACL, MCL, meniscus, I think. Might have missed one in there, but that thing was gross. Watched it twice, and I was like, all right, I'm going to throw up. I can't watch it again.
I want to watch it. I don't think I see it. I'm going to look it up on Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah, look it up on Twitter.
Injury was pretty brutal. I think he's career ending right there, honestly.
All right, Rob, I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad you said it. I agree with you.
It was that bad? Oh, shit.
It was he tore a lot of stuff. Like I'm not a doctor or anything, but he tore his ACL.
Ew.
He tore all these, like in terms of neighbors and his injury is way worse.
Yeah. So like when I tore mine, obviously I'm not a freak athlete like Tyreek Hill. It took me 18 months to get comfortable on it.
Yeah.
Now obviously his probably timeline's gonna be sped up, but like Malik Neighbors, he only tore his ACL. You're looking at most 12, 13 months recovery. I think he's a freak athlete. He'll come back pretty easy. This one, I'm with you, Rob. I don't think Cheetah's going to be Cheetah anymore.
But that's Cheetah, man.
No, I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
But he also has to pay for all those kids too. So
That's true.
At least it's not Sean Alexander. You guys see Sean?
no.
That is his 14th child.
I never knew that. 14 kids is insane.
Mm.
Like,
Dude,
it kind of sucks for me to say, but how do you love 14 kids all at the same time, equally?
yeah.
Kids, man.
If I had one, I couldn't even deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my lord.
But like, nobody's ever talked about him. Once he left the league, like we just scored 11 Sean Alexander. Like, you ask the youth about Sean Alexander, they're like, "Who is that?"
Who is that?
Like an MVP. Like, did he win the Heisman?
I think he did. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, like nobody ever knows about him. Then when they find out about him, like, yeah, bro got as many kids. Actually, no, he has more kids than Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's down one. Phillip Rivers down one. He's got a hit 2-minute drill. I'll tell you a little funny story. So, grandparents up in Cincinnati, I guess technically Northern Kentucky. Boone, Kentucky is right there next to him where Sean Alexander went. My grandfather raved about Sean Alexander watching him in high school. He still raves about him. He's like, son, you know what the best person I've ever seen play ball is? I'm like, tell me, Grandpa. Sean Alexander. That boy could run. Damn, no one could touch him. And so, like, every time I see him now, he's Boone, Kentucky. I'm like, yeah, I know, Sean Alexander. Tell me again.
Put that man in the Hall of Fame too. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame of dads, Hall of Fame of football. I agree.
Imagine if your grandpa had if they had huddle back then, and he just like saved his huddle.
Oh, dude.
Pulled him out every time.
Bobo would have been all about that. He would have put that thing on the big screen. Let me watch it. Dude, he used to have a helmet that he shattered in high school. He'd be down in his basement. That thing was shattered. He was so proud of that. I love Bobo. All right. Let's do our picks here. Cue the music. Let's do it. Rob, this is where you get to prove your worth here.
All right.
Thursday night, San Francisco taking on LA Rams. Guest does not have to go first unless you want to.
I'll go first. I got you. But Thursday night, I feel that's a tough one. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be super close. I'm gonna take LA though. Rams. I'm taking Rams. I think San Francisco is way too hurt. They probably won't have Ricky out there. They probably won't have Juwan out there. They just got CMC. Right. I'm taking LA.
Injury bug, man. There's something in San Francisco. I like it. I'm taking LA too. The 3.5-point favorites.
I'm taking LA too. I don't think it's close. I think, like I said before, LA is well on their way to taking over the NFC West. As soon as they get over the hump of Seattle, which probably isn't that hard to do, but yeah, I think LA is taking it further than what people are going to give them credit for.
Yeah,
I think it's a sweep, boys. I'm taking LA.
All right, viewers, listeners, you heard it here first. Pub sweep. So you're going to back the 49ers. Don't ever trust
Exactly. All
right, let's go across the pond to Matt Whitehorn's area. 9:30 a.m. I love early kickoffs like this. You wake up, roll out of bed, get Lorenzo some breakfast. I'm watching ball. I love it. Minnesota minus 3.5.
Where's the game at?
It's in London.
All right, cool.
Minnesota stayed overnight because they played in Dublin last week. They only had like
overnight.
They only flew like 30 minutes or whatever.
You're right. Yeah, I'm taking Minnesota by a mile.
I'm taking the Browns. If they can beat the Packers, surely they can beat the Vikings.
Oh,
I think they can do it.
I think it's going to be a defensive battle, but they spent the overnight, so I'm taking the Vikings as well.
Yeah.
I really want Cleveland. It's really close. I think somehow Minnesota losing and then having to stay there another week could haunt them. And Cleveland just coming fresh. Like you would think the other way around. Like they don't have to travel. But like if they had won, they'd be like on top of the world. Cleveland comes in and Minnesota loses 2 over there. I think that's what happens. I'm gonna take Cleveland.
I like where your head's at, Fitz, but I look at it this way: if they would have won, they'd have gone all the pub crawls. Since they didn't win, they practiced all that time. They're locked in. All right, New York taking on New Orleans. New Orleans minus 1.5 favorite. They're 0-4. How are they favorited? Well, it's because the Giants are 1-3.
Insane. That is insane. They must really believe in Spencer Rattler for real.
Just like you do, Devontae.
Yeah, you know what? And because of that, give me the New Orleans spread on this. It's back home. They've been playing, like, for them to be 0-4, like, the game got super ugly. But there's no way that the teams that they have been going up against should have been close. I forgot which one team blew them out eventually, but I think they eat. You know what? I hope they eat Jackson Dart up. Like, make him prove himself. So give me Nolans.
Rob, where are you leaning?
It's another close call. I think Saints are going to take it. I think they get their first win. You got to win at some point. I think they're going to do it. Jackson Dart was not. I mean, he did pretty good last week, but he didn't. He was all right. I think they're going to take it.
Fonte, who'd you take?
The Saints.
Take the Saints.
I took the Saints.
You both took the Saints.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Giants. I believe in their defense,
No, that's
especially against Spencer Rattler.
Do you guys think the Saints are the best 0-4 team?
no.
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 Okay.
No.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask. I thought I'd ask. All right. Give me the G-Men. I don't know why I think Lawrence Taylor rips a line, gets the team motivated, they get after it. All right. Denver taking on Philly. Philly is a 3.5 point favorite. I don't know why they're not more. I'm taking Philly minus 3.5. I think they blow out Denver.
I'm going to take the Denver money. Somehow people have been bringing up conversations about Jalen Hurts, how ineffective he's been. Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown have been, well, more so A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith have been walking around with their lip poked out.
Yeah.
P2 is going to shut down either one of them, probably both of them. So, and then you have to turn to Saquon, which he's had kind of a slow start. So, yeah, give me the Broncos on the money line.
I'm taking Philly. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. They're keep running the ball. I think they're going to beat them. Good defense. They're going to beat them.
I'm taking Denver. And I picked them before y'all made your picks.
I'm sure you did, Fitz.
I picked the Rams 2 weeks ago. I can't remember if I picked Tampa last week. I was close. I think I did pick them. I just don't think Philly's defense. I don't believe in Philly's defense. And I think Denver's going to have some answers. Yep, I think Denver takes them.
Fitz, this letter just came for you. It's for the haters ball. Hate, 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 hate. You're a hater of Philadelphia. All right, Houston taking on Baltimore. Both 1-3. Houston's a 1.5 point favorite. Lamar Jackson probably leaning towards being out with the hamstring injury. A lot of people saying he quit on his team. That wasn't a hamstring injury. I don't know if you guys will talk about that or not, but give me Baltimore. I think Baltimore wins here.
Who's the backup?
It used to be
It
Snoop.
used to
Who
be
is it?
Hunt.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll look it up real quick.
used to be Huntley, right?
I think about it.
Oh, I thought I knew
Cooper
it.
Rush.
Cooper
Oh,
Rush.
gosh.
Cooper
Let's
Rush.
go.
Oh, man. Yeah. Give me the Ravens on this one just because of Cooper Rush. I'm not even joking on that. Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
That's right.
I'm taking Ravens as well. I feel like Cooper Rush has got it. Just feel like Houston this year is not very good. I'm taking Ravens.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, both these teams are 1-3, and probably thought they were both playoff contenders. Definitely the Ravens. You feel like they still are. I do think the one thing about Lamar, I don't know if it was his choice. I think it was more of a coaching decision, which is weird. I think my thought was if it was Patrick Mahomes would have kept playing, even if he was down 17. he would have stayed in the game. So that's what was weird. It's not a must-win for Baltimore, but there's some urgency. I'm going to take Baltimore, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah. All right. Vegas taking on Indy. Indy is a 6.5-point favorite. They're 31. They finally lost one. Danny Dimes came back to Dimes World. Yeah, go ahead, Devontae.
Yeah, give me the Colts on this one. I know Ashton Genty found his stride with running.
He's that Michael Myers stance again.
I don't think he's doing that on the Colts like that. Not with Latu, not all these other unknown that have been stuffing up pretty much everybody they've come across.
These are all tough. Honestly, these are all really tough matchups. I'm probably gonna take Raiders. I believe in the Raiders. Are they 0-4 right now, or are they 1-3?
1-3.
1-3. I'm gonna take the Raiders. I feel like Gente's back. Let's go. We'll take Raiders.
I'm also taking the Raiders. I'm with Richie. I'm not on the Danny Dimes train. I hopped off that train years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not getting back on.
I think it was a year ago, Fitz. I'm gonna say the Colts still win. I think it's close though. I think it's a good game. And Rob, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like all these games, for the most part that we've talked about so far, have been like it's shit versus shit, or it's great versus great. Like it's all been equal caliber.
Yeah, they're great matchups. I feel like they're all going to be close. Beautiful thing about the NFL compared to college football. Got it.
Yeah.
Rob, I'm not going to say it. You're a guest. You're a guest in my home. All right, here we go. Cowboys taking on the Jets. Dallas 2.5-point favorite. I'm going to say something. Could be controversial. I think New York Jets is the best 0-4 team out there.
I agree.
I'm going to take the Jets to win. I think they get off the schneid.
I'm gonna go with the boys off this one.
I feel like Dak's slinging right now based off last week. It's tough. That's another good matchup, honestly. I feel like anyone could win, but I'm taking Cowboys.
I'm going to take the Jets. I think Aaron Glenn, it's time. It's time for him to do it. I think Dallas, their defense is awful. And Fields can have a field day. No pun intended.
I love it.
Take the Jets.
Miami taking on Carolina. Miami 1.5-point favorite. Both teams 1-3. I think Chuba has a good day. I'm gonna say Panthers get a win here. Miami's just looking a hangover from hell with cocaine and booze. I don't know. I just think.
Bro, the jersey for this. Let's go.
Oh. The midget. I mean, Bryce Young.
With that being said, I'll take the Dolphins, honestly.
Oh, no, Rob.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, God.
I'm kind of out of spite, kind of out of like knowledge. I'm gonna take the Dolphins on this one. I know people were worried about losing Tyreek Hill. Obviously, that's a big loss. But to be honest, like when the season started, they were relying more on the other younger players too. And so Malik Washington is coming up. They still have Taj Washington too, out of USC. He's pretty cold. So yeah, give me Miami. I think this is where Mike McDonald kind of figured out like who's beside Jalen Waddle.
Mike McDonald had a team. Yeah.
Yeah, this might be another tie game. This might just be one of those.
I fucking hate ties.
I feel like this game's gonna be a huge shit show, to be honest.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be pretty bad. I'm gonna take Miami. I hate it. I hate to do it, but I'm taking Miami.
All right, Buccaneers traveling to Seattle. 3-1, both squads. Seattle 3.5-point favorite. Seattle's slept on, man. I think a lot of people not talking about him. Sam Darnold he's rolling. He's just consistently rolling. That defense looks pretty damn good. I like Baker, though. I don't know. It's a swagger, the resurgence. I know Rob's a Carolina fan. Fitz is kind of half Carolina fan a little bit. Maybe not half, but like quarter.
I'm there.
I'm going to take Baker, though.
I agree. I think Baker's a grinder. He's going to pull it out somehow. Last drive of the game, he's going to throw one. Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Devontae, where you leaning?
We're at the Bucks and Seahawks.
Thanks for listening. Yeah.
Seahawks.
Yeah. Give me the. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stay on the Bucks on this one.
I'm torn. I really am. I thought Tampa fought back into it against Philly. But again, I don't think Philly's defense is that good. So everyone pump the brakes. I don't think Seattle's defense is getting enough credit. I think they're one of the top defenses in the league right now. It's at Seattle. It's 12th man. I'm going to take Seattle.
Okay. Glad you walked us through that thought process. I liked it. All right. Tennessee at Arizona. Arizona 6.5-point favorite. Cam Ward still looking for his first win as a pro. Devontae, you sent a group chat video, a little comparison of Cam Ward here. I'll let you take the reins here.
Yeah, Cam Ward, I don't think he's thrown. He hasn't thrown a touchdown yet, has he?
I don't think so.
So apparently, the head coach is giving up on play calling duties, and I don't know if that was last week.
Or he's got 2 tutties. Sorry, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But yeah, it's a very slow start. Somebody brought up a good point. Like, he can't throw and catch the ball. If they're not getting open, he can't throw it. So, this game is going to be ugly and probably very unwatchable. But you know what? I'll take Tennessee on the spread. No real reason, but Tennessee's defense steps up, change Kyler Murray, kind of change the game every now and then. They lost James Conner. They have Trey Benson. He's finding a way now. I think they can contain Marvin if Kyler can't be able to throw over him. Jefferson. You know what? Give me Tennessee on.
Wait, who do you have?
Tennessee on the spread.
Tennessee on the spread. Okay. Rob, go ahead.
I think it's gonna be a close game, honestly. I'm taking Cardinals though. I know Kyler Murray's a little iffy right now, but I'm taking Cardinals. I think they got it.
I'm also taking the Cardinals. That's it. This game sucks. I don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, I think this is the game we don't give a shit about. Yeah, I'm taking the Cards too. All right.
Dang.
Detroit taking on Cincinnati. It's in Cincinnati. Cool.
Zach Taylor sucks. Detroit by a mile.
Thank you.
Damn.
I agree. Detroit's only a 10.5-point favorite, which is wild, by the way.
Sheesh.
Sorry, is anyone a Cincinnati fan here? I'm my bad for.
Heck he is. He's got.
Oh, I'm
Look
sorry.
at his little helmets back there.
I'm sorry. That's my second favorite team, if it means anything.
It's fine, Rob. Yours is my house. Just insulting me. It's fine.
No, I'm sorry.
They've been on the internet. They've been shopping they've been talking about Kirk Cousins or Jamar Chase lately, or just giving you guys Kirk Cousins or something.
All right. Fine. Fuck it. I'll say it. It doesn't matter who's at quarterback for us. Zach Taylor needs to go. Our ownership needs to go. You guys, we started this podcast 5 years ago. I've been saying our ownership has been the worst in the league.
Yes, you have.
It's terrible. Zach Taylor, he's a terrible coach. When you take Joe Burrow, he hides his weaknesses as a coach. You take Joe out there, there's no hiding him. He's fucking terrible. So ownership's not going to change. Zach Taylor's got to change, but we're too cheap. We're going to hold on to him like we held on to Marvin Lewis. We're never going to get a big name. Nothing's going to change unless ownership changes. So, fuck us. Detroit by a mile. Give us Detroit minus 21. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving on. It's Cincinnati Reds right now in the playoffs. That's what I'm focused on.
But
be happy for Bengals could be way better if they had a better coach. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Bengals might have pick up Lincoln Riley.
This one's for 10. Yeah, I think we all took Detroit. I took Detroit too.
Yeah, it's Detroit.
I'm on a 4-touchdown day.
If we cover a 20-point game, I'll be impressed. All right. Commanders at Chargers. Chargers 3-1. They finally lost one. They're 2.5-point favorites here, though. Daniel's still not sure if he's playing or not. Still might be the Fine Hawaiian show.
I think he played. I think he's closer to playing this week just because he's back home. Remember, he's a LA kid. Well, Rancho.
That's true, yeah.
But he'd be remiss if he played. But let me see. Give me the Commanders on this one.
You taking them straight up?
Straight up.
Fucking let your balls drop, Devontae. Wow.
I'm taking Chargers. I'm a Herbert believer. I think they got a good team. I'm taking Chargers. Not that Commanders are bad, but I'm taking Chargers.
I think it's an interesting matchup, but I think Washington is just. I think they got they're a little old. Like outside Jaden Daniels, they're a pretty old group, and
They are.
I think they kind of need to rebuild this offseason around Jaden Daniels. I don't see them winning a lot of games. I think Jaden Daniels is exciting, though. I love the quarterback battle in this, but I really am high on the Chargers. So I'll take LA.
Me and Devontae have floated this theory out there a few times. The Harbaughs are serial killers. There's so many things that line up with them that they just seem to be serial killers, and that they might be the most high prolific. You never seen it coming serial killer except for me and Devontae. But yeah, anytime you're led by a killer, you're gonna go out there and kill other teams. Give me the Chargers.
At least one of them. One of them's a killer. The other one is a.
Yeah, maybe it's good cop, bad cop. Maybe we make a Lifetime movie, Devontae.
Yeah.
One Harbaugh is a serial killer. Once they got to chase him, and he finds out it's his own twin, own brother. All right. New England taking on Buffalo in Sunday Night Football. New England 2-2, Bills 4-0. Buffalo 7.5-point favorite. I think they cover.
Yeah. Wow, this is Sunday night?
Yeah,
Wow. Huh.
That's what I was about to say. Boring
I
Sunday
never
night
thought
football.
it is.
I never thought I'd see the day the Bills and the Patriots is the Sunday night game. So for that reason, yeah, they definitely cover on this one. Well, Patriots definitely cover on this one. It's a coming out party for Drake May too. I remember when he was coming out, they were comparing him somewhat to Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see the 300 meet up with the actual
300.
I think it was, or was it? No, the 300 meets the Phantom. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, the Chrysler thing.
Yeah.
Rob, what do you say?
I think it'll 14-point game. Buffalo rolls along though.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I got Buffalo. I mean, New England's been a little sneaky this year, but I don't like their schedule's been pretty weak. But future's bright for Drake May. I'm excited to see what he does against Josh Allen. But the Bills are they're a different beast. So I'll take Buffalo.
Monday Night Football, Chiefs traveling to Duval County.
Oh,
Duval. The Jags are 3-1. Chiefs are 2-2. Who'd thought that would come out? Chiefs 3.5-point favorite. I'm gonna say it here as Bengals fan. I hate the Ravens. I hate the Steelers. I hate the Chiefs. I pray the Chiefs are 2-3 alongside of us, and they have all their starters. Fuck the Chiefs. Give me Jacksonville.
real. Yeah.
You go ahead. Sorry.
No, give me Duval. No reason, just hate the Chiefs. They suck actually. Like
Yes.
I think Andy Reid is like a good coach because he's never really been given a bad team, but like when stuff happens, he's always good at adjusting. But I think for them to get back to what they once were, I think we have to stop game planning for Travis Kelce. He's getting up in age, and I think he's not realizing it himself. And I think all these wide receivers and other players they have, they start game planning around them. We kind of saw it on last week. So once they stop game planning around Travis Kelce, letting him be like tight end that block, maybe a hit route, I think they'll be where they once were.
Rob, go
Who did you
ahead.
take? Oh, he's going now.
Like Fitz was saying earlier, I think Jacksonville defense is actually really good. I thought they're super good. I think it's gonna be close. I want to pick Jacksonville, but I gotta go Chiefs. I just think they're 2-2 right now, right? 2-2.
Chiefs are, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Andy Reid's gonna pull it out. They gotta go 3-2. I think Chiefs, but I think Jacksonville D, they're gonna keep it close.
I feel like Lee Corson. Great pick. Great pick.
Not so fast, my friend.
I echo Rob's notion. Jags D, do not sleep on Jacksonville D. They get takeaways. The difference is Patrick Mahomes, even if he does throw a pick in this game, they will not fold against the Jags. And I feel like Trevor Lawrence, if he has to do it at the end, they're going to come up short. It's a fun Monday night matchup. Don't sleep on the Jags. But I trust Mahomes and Andy Reid, especially when they need to get to above 500.
Yeah.
But it's a great game.
I like it. All right. Random question, then we'll get out of here. Anybody got one? I got one. I think we've used it, but that's okay. We got Rob here, special guest. So I'm a big Spooktober guy. I love Halloween, fall. It's just like it's my time to shine. I love it. Lorenzo's been big into it. Every time he sees a pumpkin, he says Halloween, skeleton. He's all about him. So what is like your favorite fall time Halloween / movie TV show?
Ooh.
They're like every fall time, like I'm watching it. It's just something that revolves around fall.
Fall.
For me, it's probably Casper. I just think of Ghost. I don't know why.
It's a good one.
That's just me, though. I don't know. If
You
it's
know,
good.
that was on
really
my movie
Halloween?
list. That was on my movie list this summer. I don't know if I've seen that movie, but like maybe once or twice when I was a kid.
It's good.
Hmm.
I love it.
I'm gonna go
I
back
might
to the
watch that. I
archives.
might watch that this week.
For me, it's the OG Halloween. Like just the fall vibes, spook vibes are high. It's my all-time favorite Halloween movie. So
Just like a straight out scary movie.
yeah, just the OG Halloween. Mike Myers.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you there, too.
I love it. Coco, yeah. I think we're gonna introduce Coco to Lorenzo here in a little bit.
He hasn't watched it yet?
Only Toy Story and Hercules he's seen.
Hey,
You
know what? I'm not mad at all. You got to start him off with the VHS classics.
Oh yeah, you do. And then like Toy Story's running around. Like that's why I had to get Buzz and Woody tattooed on me. It's because he absolutely loves it.
Who was his favorite character?
Woody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can't say his D's though. So Woody.
I was trying to think of like a scary movie. I don't know if I go like the scary route. I'll be honest.
Have y'all seen Weapons? Great movie.
I haven't. I want
haven't
to.
seen it.
I want to too.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Watch it. It's good.
I was thinking like usually sometimes this time I get into like the Stephen King kick.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch a bunch of Stephen King's. But I think I kind of go the fun route. For some reason I like the movie Clue from 1985.
Yeah.
A little murder mystery. I
good
always
one.
throw that one on. The other one's Young Frankenstein. Once we get closer to Halloween, that's just classic comedy, timeless film.
It's a
Mel
great one.
Brooks.
Gene Wilder. Mel
Yeah.
Brooks.
I always throw that one on.
That's a good one. I'm surprised you didn't say Ruin of Titans Fits. I thought that was going to be like
That's like an
automatic for you.
August. That's more of an August movie.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
right? That's before football season.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I see that as like it's the ride of a season, but it really begins with like, that getting into the season, like that August time. But great.
Yeah.
But like July, August is usually when I'm itching for football. That's when
need
you
it.
go remember the Titans.
Yeah, it's not even Friday Night Lights. I like it. It's a good call. Hey, Rob, man, I can't thank you enough for hopping on with us, dude.
Yeah,
We'd
no, I
love to
appreciate
have you
y'all.
back anytime, dude.
Yeah, I'm here whenever y'all need me. I appreciate you having me on. And good podcast. Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. All right, we'll catch you guys next week.
All right, peace, y'all.
See you, everybody.